but ठीक है either way. Hopefully that doesn't affect or distract us. Okay, shared my screen and let's go live on YouTube as well. Okay, welcome everyone. आज के live stream में आपका स्वागत है. I hope you are all doing very well, and I hope that those of you watching this live and the replay also on YouTube or on Creator are doing very good. Next time though, if you are watching the replay, make sure you are able to join us live. Thursday and Tuesday 3 p.m. is when we do these live streams. I'll just do a quick audio check for me here. Yes, audio is working fine. So yeah, so right now the markets are at yet another sort of crossroads जैसा thing, क्योंकि हम लोग continuously देख रहे हैं, right? We're seeing continuously that prices are hovering in and around this region. Basically हम लोग ने 18,120 के आसपास देखा है कि निफ्टी ने घर जैसा बसा लिया है. We saw retest here, we saw it sort of hovering around here. दिसंबर भी जहां पे एंड किया उसने, वहां पे वो लगता है पहला मंथ भी एंड करेगा. And Nifty is just not able to move. Now, this is understandable if you consider that हमारा जो budget आएगा, that budget is going to have a massive impact, possibly, presumably on the markets. So pre-budget, this is just sideways action. और बजट के बाद we might be able to see a larger move. So मेरे हिसाब से maybe until the budget or until a few days before the budget, when the sentiments really end up building up, we are unlikely to see a very decisive move. Talking about where prices are right now, अगर हम लोग 5 मिनट का चार्ट देखते हैं, then we can see Nifty actually opened very nicely. Overall we can see निफ्टी के लिए ये एक बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग गैप अप था, बिकॉज वी कैन सी निफ्टी ओपनड एंड हेल्ड अबव द प्रीवियस हाई. बट उसके बाद उसने प्रीवियस हाई तोड़ दिया, वहां से रेजिस्टेंस लिया उसने, एंड इट रीटेस्टेड द प्रीवियस क्लोज एज वेल एज 18,120 लाइन. वहां से वो ऊपर गया. ऊपर जाने के बाद इट शोड सम प्रॉमिस, बट देन अगेन इट फेल वेरी शार्प. अभी कहां से सपोर्ट लिया है इसने? Right now we can see that this region that is there, that was a support yesterday, has become a support today also. So again, जैसा मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ, if you are looking for intraday supports and resistances, your best bet is always the previous day. क्योंकि previous day के जो pivots है, pivots मतलब जहां से वो pivot किया था. So pivot point indicator is different and pivot points are different. So जहां से वो pivot किया था, जहां पे previous supports थे, resistances थे, those levels have become very, very important for the next day. So that we can find out here. Again, ऊपर गया, price rejection here down, and now we are seeing price rejection further. So हम लोग देख सकते हैं same thing is happening. It is just going flat, not much activity here. What does this say? Indian shares erase gains as financials offset auto and IT. ठीक है, वो तो देख लेंगे. But this is what the market is looking like overall. अगर हम लोग बात करते हैं आर्ली चार्ट पे, then we can see on the hourly chart the sentiment is still somewhat positive. In fact, if this level is held, or even if this level is held around 18,000, we are still likely to see a positive bias in the market. But वो जो confidence था लोगों के माइंड में, maybe that is fading away, and maybe as a result of that we are seeing such movements. So that is where Nifty is standing right now. Again, on the moving averages front, अगर हमें देखना है, just to understand, then this is where Nifty is. So it is above the 20 MA, but it is below the 50 MA. So sandwich जैसा हो चुका है यहाँ पर. Next, let's take a look at Bank Nifty very quickly, and then I'll come to your questions and your comments and all. Bank Nifty ने कल actually 50 MA को टेस्ट किया था, and now we are at 20 MA on the low of the day. यहाँ पर हम लोग देख सकते हैं that the same 42,700 level that we have discussed several times, वहां पर ही है market. In fact, हम लोग देख सकते हैं Bank Nifty to begin with was not very strong, considering that it barely held above previous day high. Previous day high के नीचे गया, retested it possibly to SL hunt the early traders, and then it went down. और ये zone तोड़ने के बाद it never really came back up. In fact, we saw some support here also from the previous support zone, but that was rejected, and now we are seeing it fighting around the very same region. सो अगेन 42,700 के आसपास एक इम्पॉर्टेंट जोन बन गया है. सो जस्ट लाइक निफ्टी बैंक निफ्टी में भी हम लोग सेम चीज देख रहे हैं. सो लेट्स सी हाउ थिंग्स गो ओवरऑल अगेन ऑन फॉर बैंक निफ्टी. दिस इज व्हाट थिंग्स लुक लाइक एंड वी कैन सी कि वो जो जनरल सेंस ऑफ बुलिशनेस है सेम निफ्टी बैंक निफ्टी दोनों में है. एंड वी कैन सी दैट प्राइसेस आर स्टिल ट्राइंग टू स्टे हायर स्पेशली एज लॉन्ग एज ये 42,700 के ऊपर प्राइसेस रहते हैं. आई फील दैट्स अ बुलिश साइन ओवरऑल. And then maybe we see the next round of selling of sorts coming in from around here, which is around 43,200. So that would be my view for Nifty and Bank Nifty very quickly. Again, levels, I hope यही levels से आपको help हो जाती है because I know everyone asks for intraday levels of Nifty and Bank Nifty. So yeah, this is my view. Let's quickly take a look at the comment. Even last week, Nifty was in the same range. Yes, correct. How will the annual budget affect the market? How it will affect, we don't know because it depends on how the sentiments shape up. At least I don't know, or I don't think anyone can, reasonably and consistently predict something like that. But हाँ, affect तो होने वाला है. काफी significant, sizable impact आ सकता है. So I would always say कि be very cautious. Especially if you're trading big quantities, then this is a very important time to be very protective of your capital. So अगर हम लोग ओवरऑल देखते हैं लेट्स से समवन सेज दैट प्रीवियस जो सपोर्ट है प्रीवियस डे के लो के आसपास तुम ये रखो, सपोर्ट रखो. मे बी यू से दैट दिस इज अ नाइस सपोर्ट लेवल, आई विल कीप माई सपोर्ट हियर. What is the real challenge is कि when prices open up here and then they go down and bounce from here, holding it here is the biggest pain. Because यहाँ पे सभी को ऐसा लगेगा that oh my god, prices are going down, what should I do? So that is why I always say कि around these times when the market is volatile, range bound, तभी try being very light or try being very cautious. Let's see Reliance, what Reliance is doing. Reliance हम लोग ने बात किया था probably making its way down closer to 2370 or so, और बस वहां पे उसने लो राइट अराउंड 2300 के आसपास लो है, राइट मतलब 2300 रीटेस्ट के आसपास है. 2387 is the low for Reliance, and we can see कि Reliance is actually trying to gain back now. Let's see how it goes, but yeah, this is what Reliance is looking like as of now. Hourly chart कुछ ऐसा लग रहा है. So it's really trying to come closer to this 2370 level. I think यहाँ पे आएगा. I feel it is likely, especially given the trend that we are seeing. HDFC Bank going up very nicely. Almost 1700 हो गया है. Last time we really spoke about it was somewhere around here कि हम लोग ने बात की कि ऐसे कुछ लग रहा है. And if this flag pattern is broken on the upside, then काफी अच्छा मूव आ सकता है. Maybe that is the move that we're seeing here. Infosys भी थोड़ा सा पॉजिटिव है, बट वी कैन सी हायर लेवल से उसने बहुत सेलिंग देख ली. एंड अगेन एज वी सॉ it's actually partially thanks to the IT stocks that we have also sort of come down along with banks. और हम लोग यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं that initially at the start of the day things were looking fine, right? Things were looking fine, but then हम लोग ने देखा कि 1:30 बजे के बाद जब लोअर लेवल्स तोड़े उसने, then it almost came halfway to gap filling, which is obviously not particularly bullish. HDFC के हिसाब से हम देख रहे हैं again it is going up consistently just like its twin HDFC Bank. ICICI यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं, this is what it looks like. Again we can see same level that we spoke about. I believe this was over the weekend कि यहाँ पर हम लोग 878 के आसपास का रेजिस्टेंस देख रहे हैं. Same level 878 के आसपास से we are seeing some resistance, and price is really unwilling to sort of hold above that level, which is not a very pleasant sign. SBI भी हायर लेवल से रिजेक्शन हो रहा है, 600 के ऊपर नहीं रह पाया है, नॉट अ वेरी प्लेजेंट साइन. कोटक बैंक ऑल्सो फेलिंग एट हायर लेवल्स, नाउ एट अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट जोन. मूविंग एवरेजेस के हिसाब से कहाँ पे बिलो 200, बिलो 500 rather, which is kind of concerning. So देखते हैं ये यहाँ पे कितना समय टिकता है. बट बेस्ड ऑन दीज एवरेजेस आई विल से कि आई फील इट इज वेरी लाइकली कि कोटक बैंक एक्चुअली सीज सम सॉर्ट ऑफ पॉजिटिव मूवमेंट सून, बिकॉज अदरवाइज वो और बहुत नीचे जाएगा, देन दैट जस्ट डज नॉट आई फील जस्टिफाई जनरल सेंटिमेंट्स. मे बी अर्निंग्स के वजह से ऐसा हो रहा है, और मे बी अर्निंग्स वर नॉट एज positive as they were anticipated. I don't know, but yeah, that is what we see. Axis Bank फिर से ये लेवल पे आ गया है, the same level that we spoke about, 1 hour chart, and yeah, ये लेवल जिसकी बात की थी हम लोग ने, right here, and this is going to be a resistance for Axis Bank as well. Yeah. So this is the overall view on the market, including some top stocks also. Curious to hear your questions on it. मैं भी बस चाहता हूँ to see the questions. Can you give some insight on HCL Tech? I think last time also on Thursday we had discussed HCL Tech. क्या है scene? Yeah, it's already gone up. To be very honest, my trading setup does not really allow for such trades. क्यों? क्योंकि the risk reward is not very nice. So it depends. One way to see is that यहाँ पे एक resistance है. Other way is to see that it's kind of on the verge of breaking out. But the way I would see it is कि अगर मैं देखूँ, then where is my stop loss? Stop loss in this case is probably around here, maybe even below. Basically 1100 के नीचे, 1100 के नीचे. And from where it is right now, 40%, that's around a 5% sort of stop loss. And I feel that can be achieved very fast. क्योंकि एक अगर मूव आता है डाउन साइड पे, then that can go. Plus we can see dividend abhi recently. So in general, overall, I'm not a big fan of the setup just yet. Maybe according to you, if you're following some other setup, other strategy, maybe it might make sense. Otherwise, this is not a particular trade that I would generally trade or take. Okay. Let's look at NSE's website to understand कि overall market क्या कर रहा है. So here हम लोग देख सकते हैं that VIX after several days is actually positive. हम लोग ने अब तक देखा था कि VIX was continuously negative. Now हम लोग finally देख रहे हैं positive है, even though it is below 14, it is still positive, which is in my view a very small yet significant thing. अगर sectors देखते हैं, then this is what the sectoral view looks like. Again, auto sectors are the leaders for today along with IT, but banks have dragged, pharma has dragged, right? PSU especially. So this is what things are looking like. हम लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं that Maruti, Tata Motors, Bajaj Auto, these stocks are doing very well. Eicher Motors also here. Losers में हम लोग ये सारे losers देख सकते हैं. Bank Nifty losers, Axis Bank being the worst performer, and Bank Nifty gainers, with HDFC Bank being the best performer. So let's see Nifty and Nifty देखते हैं, and Nifty में हम लोग देख पाएंगे यहाँ पे that what the contribution was. So contribution में हम देख सकते हैं that Nifty का most of the gains as such are because of HDFC Bank. अगर HDFC twins नहीं होते positive, तो Nifty would have practically been quite negative. क्योंकि the auto stocks are low weightage, and on the downside we have some very big major names like Reliance. So this is one thing. और देखते हैं in general how the global markets also end up shaping up. Right now the FTSE is also negative, which means that possibly our sentiments might also be flat to negative or range bound with a bearish bias. But let's see how that shapes up. Market hasn't been moving very much. Is it because of quarterly results or annual report? It's because of the budget probably. Quarterly results के वजह से इतना sideways नहीं होता. Results के आसपास prices are sideways. If you see for certain stocks, we will see some indecisiveness. But that is not something that happens to this degree. यहाँ पर तो हम देख सकते हैं कि एक महीने से Nifty is sideways. So that is possibly because of the budget. Plus, we have fund flows that are different around the year start and year end and all. Maybe all of that is what is prompting it. But अगर ऐसे देखे then it is not too out of the ordinary. See, this is Nifty's monthly chart. I will just hide all the drawings. यहाँ पर हम देख सकते हैं that the only thing that is even a little unusual is that previous three weeks have been dojis. So we've not seen a single decisive close. और last time ये कब हुआ था? I don't think we'll even be able to find three consecutive dojis probably here or here 19 में November 19 में right before this crash. Now there is another thing to observe here because many people for clickbait what they'll say is कि COVID crash जितना बड़ा crash आ रहा है because यहाँ पे तीन डोजी दिखे हैं. That is reading into it too much, but I feel that certainly जो confidence था, the same sort of bullishness or the confidence and the overall uh, sentiments of the markets are lacking a little. So this level, once this level is broken, which is around 18,200, 230, 240, then I feel chance है और अच्छे से ऊपर जाने का. So yeah, that's my view. Any other questions, please feel free to let me know right now. Otherwise, we can call it a session. Ye Thursday, of course, since it's Jan 26th, we aren't having our regularly scheduled live stream. Live market में अगर करना है तो live market ही नहीं रहेगा. So unlikely that I will do a live stream for this thing. But maybe I might have a webinar. So if you want to see details about that webinar, make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. And make sure you're just active on where I'm posting, because यहाँ पे not only do you get a bunch of videos along with videos on days when I'm not live, for example this one, but also you get other insights like a common video with me and you are who's my father. You also get some shorts that you can see here live. जो भी हमारे live sessions होते हैं, they are all recorded here, so you have all of this as well. I will share a link to this, of course. अगर आपको देखना है, you can check it out. And make sure you're subscribed and following me on Creator also. We're at 126 followers. So let's bump those numbers up. Let's make sure that we have a good steady you know stream of our sort of community thing that's there. So yeah, that's about it from my side. Any questions, please feel free to let me know. 2-3 मिनट रुकता हूँ मैं. Otherwise, after this, I need to take some steam for my nose so I don't sound this sick next live stream that we do. Okay. No comments, no chat, nothing on YouTube yet. Cool. Okay. All right. Anyway, आज के लिए फिर इतना ही था. Then we'll wrap up before the market ends. So in case you're like, अरे ये चीज भूल गया market में करने की, you can after the stream as well. So yeah, thanks everyone for attending, and I will see you in the next live stream when we do it. तब तक make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, because then you will be able to follow. Can you give some levels for tomorrow? I spoke about the levels, right? सुबह को क्या? Towards the start of our live stream. कि हमारा जो 18,080 का लेवल है, which has been an important support for a while. Wait, I'll share my screen. See, levels मतलब levels तुम मानो, like these are the levels ये वो, but then what's more important is that how many of those levels are actually respected, because levels mark करने से not much happens. If you see this is what I'm going for. This is a good support for Nifty. अगर ये break होता है, then I'm not sure where Nifty might head. Maybe closer to here, or maybe it'll head closer to 17,900. For resistances, I would personally keep an eye out for all of these levels. यहाँ पे. Reason being कि consistently we have seen selling from here, so maybe यहाँ से कुछ important selling हो सकता है. We can also see this is an important level. We can also see this is an important level. अब आप मेरे को एक चीज बताओ, अगर इतने सारे important levels हैं तो कौन से लेवल पे आप ट्रेड करोगे, right? That is why I don't always share levels, because if you want to make levels, you can just keep on making levels. और वो levels बस चलते जाएंगे. Rather, if you are a little mindful about the levels, maybe you're very selective, तो ये levels इतने शायद बचेंगे, and then you can sort of make better trades. Similar for Bank Nifty also, you can sort of make them. The same levels, of course, won't hold, but yeah, generally speaking, these levels should. ये जो scale करके हो गया. So yeah, that's going to be my view. And yeah, till next time, thank you so much for attending, and I will see you in the next live stream, and I'll see you in the videos on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much. See you. Take care. Happy trading. Happy analysis. Have a great day.